Welcome back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. Today, I'm reviewing a game, and not just any game. Today's game was featured for free on Xbox Live Gold this month. And that game, Ryse, Son of Rome. So let's jump into this guy. Now this game is one of the very first games launched on the Xbox One. It was kind of this game that was touted as, hey, here's our coming out party, Ryse, Son of Rome. So, like I said, this month it was offered free on the marketplace, so I figured, why not? Why don't we just freaking review that shit? So that's what we're doing. So now, Ryse, Son of Rome takes place in Rome, obviously. You play a game called Marius Titus, I believe that's how you say it, I'm not 100% sure. You know me, terrible with names, so there you go. I won't give away too much as to what's going on in the game, because I don't like to give away spoilers. But what I will say is it's basically a hack and slash game where your ultimate goal is to kill your enemy and progress the story. Now there's lots of revenge and things going on. What causes that revenge I won't get into, but there's all kinds of different things going on in this game. And the story picks up basically right when a battle starts to happen in Rome. So you kind of take the role and you're doing things right off the bat, and then it kind of tells the story, and then you kind of, resume like some games do and some movies do also. So that's basically the story behind this game. Now, graphics. This game is beautiful. Simply put, it is freaking beautiful. There's no two ways about it. Xbox wanted this game to look great, and it looks great, guys. Even by today's standards, because games have improved since they launched. This game still stands up with its visuals. It looks really amazing. It's clear, everybody looks great. It's just a very, very, very great looking game. Control-wise, the controls in this game work really good. They're very simple pretty much to use. Even the hack and slash combos and things, very simple to do. There's not really too many combos to do, but the controls are very simple to use. Now, the combat, and it kind of ties in with the controls. The combat in this game, like I said, is very simple. Basically hack and slash, defend, push, slash, execute. It's that simple. There's not really a lot to it. Tied to your combos. Now, when you're doing combos, combo, then execute. When you go to do your execute, there is things that you can tie into it as you level up, such as an execution can bring health back. An execution can give you more XP. An execution can do this or that. And that's a really cool aspect to the game, that when you level up your character, as you pick different things, you can change those executions to do certain things. Now by that I mean added bonuses, like XP, things like that. That's not even talking about what it does as far as, your combat. So those are pretty much what this game is about. But it does have some issues, guys. And the first thing I want to talk to you guys today on the issue side about is repetitiveness. Some games, I tell you, man. This game is very repetitive. Yes, it's fun. I'm not taking anything away from it, but it is very repetitive. You pretty much fight the same enemies over and over and over and over. After you've played about an hour of the game, you pretty much know who you're going to fight. The bosses, when you go to fight the bosses, they have one form. They do regain health, but they do not change what they're doing. So, once you've attacked them once, you know how to do it moving forward. They don't change any. You know how games, they have 2 and 3 forms. This game, it regains health, but the attacks all stay the same, which is kind of disappointing. Like I said, the enemies are very repetitive. Same person, you fight them the same way. Even with you upgrading your character, that gets kind of repetitive because it's pretty much a linear type story game, and the moves are kind of the same no matter what you do. I think it would have been cool to let you do different things with it, but that's besides the point. So what I'm trying to say here is this game gets very, very repetitive, very, very fast. Still not, hating on it for that, but it does get repetitive very fast. I think they could have done more with the combos, more with the abilities. Maybe they could have given you different weapons and things. They do have mini games in this game, kind of. Like, for example, in one of the areas you get to shoot a bow. Not this kind of bow, like a ballistica, which is really cool. And you can use your Kinect if you have it, which I don't. But if you want to use your Kinect to send out voice commands, or you can use a controller, which is what I do. If you want to do that, you can. But really, in reality, it doesn't seem to change the game that much when you do that. So there is that con to it. And then the final con is replayability. This game, once you beat it, yes, there's the harder difficulties, unless you start out on the harder difficulties. But even those difficulties don't seem that difficult. But with all that being said, it doesn't have a lot of replayability to it. So would I pay $60 for this game? No way. No way, Jose. So what is this game going to get on our Mumbles review? Now, I did a lot of research on this game because I wanted to rate it fairly. I know it's been out for a while, and I do know it's a free game, and I'm taking all that into account. First off, before I even give my score, I want to say it's free. It's a fun little game. If you're getting it for free, it's a great deal. Go get it. Go get it right now if you have an Xbox. Do it. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Now, if you're paying money for this game, if you can get it cheap, great, yeah. But otherwise, So, with all that being said, the score that I'm going to give Ryse, Son of Rome, is a 6 out of 10. Not a bad score. I've seen some places give it 4s, I've seen some places give it 5s, I've seen some places give it 3s. So, I feel 6 is very, right there on that line. I do feel it's a good game. I feel it's a very good game. It's got a nice little story to it. It's got nice elements to it. But I think they could have done a little bit more with it. It seems to me kind of like Xbox said, we want to put you in this box to make it easy for players to play, something that they're going to enjoy quickly so that we can launch it with the Xbox. And I think that's kind of what they did, so I can't hate on them for that. 6 out of 10 is what this game gets, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me. Please smack the subscribe button, smack the like button, smack all those buttons. Make sure to check out my other reviews, guys. I've done plenty of game reviews over the last year here, and yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.